Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So today we're back with a little different video. American Truck Simulator. Played this game for a little while, but it kept taking me into a new game lobby and all that stuff. I do not have Convoy, but I will try to figure that out later because I am playing on an app that allows us to play. It's called NetBoon. That app allows you to play like GTA 5, Fortnite, American Trucking Simulator, Red Dead Redemption. If you don't want to pay, well, you're still gonna have to pay for it on mobile. But yeah, it allows you to play any game, technically any game you want. So yeah, it's just a fun app. You will have to pay $9.99 a month to get all the games you want to play and all that stuff. You can create a STEM account, which I don't understand and I don't know how. So that's how I can get the convoys, but I'm gonna have to figure that out. Maybe in the next video, I'm not sure, but yeah. I did upgrade my truck a little bit, so we have 405 horsepower now. The original starting that you get with horsepower, yeah, it's probably gonna do that for a little bit. But, if you like buy your first truck, it's either gonna come with 375 or more horsepower. I have that level 4, or you need to become a level 2 to unlock your next engine. You can unlock steering wheels, shifters. I think you can only put shifters in if you are driving a manual or on a steering wheel. I do have a steering wheel, which we might go get fixed tomorrow, but I'm not completely sure. I might take you guys along with me on that trip, but yeah. So is everybody coming this way? Guess so. But yeah. So you can get a nice black and chrome steering wheel, but you know, I watched this one guy YouTube channel. You guys can check him out if you want. Hammer Lane, I think 98 or something like that. He has a very nice setup, and he has a lot of semis and all that stuff. And the interiors basically match his entire setup. And it's like, I told my dad, I really want to set up like this. Well, he's like, I will buy it if you pay me. Okay, save up enough money to buy me a steering wheel. Now we can't get it to work on something that I got for Christmas, which was a 5G Samsung monitor. So we might be taking a trip up to Best Buy to get an adapter. Meaning as in, it's where you can plug in your phone, and the steering wheel will plug into the thing that plugs into your phone. We need 2 of those because I am on an HDMI 1. That's not what I'm playing on mobile, but that's what I need to make my monitor turn on and all that stuff. But yeah, I do haul oversized loads every once in a while, but very annoying to get around because they want you to stay between the pilot cars and all that stuff. But your load is basically wider than the road. So you kind of go out in the middle, and then they give you a warning, like right by your map, saying stay between. Well, that was nice. Stay between the escort cars or pilot cars and all that stuff. But you know, I just started playing this. I don't even know when I started playing this game. But the first when you log in, you will have to do 2 jobs. One will be your starter job, and one will be a job that you choose, any of your choice. And if you pick any of those jobs, you can get an amount of money. I always try to go for the shorter ones that pay the most amount of money. But this one's 200, I think it was 250 miles. So we have a lot to do in 4 hours. But I wish this would go by real time, so just to look how long it would actually take to this in real life. And something I do want to try to haul is livestock. I want a longer axle with me having a cattle trailer. And right now I have, I believe, a $15,000 job behind me. No, $13,000, a matter of fact, I think. And any of the, you can get, I think, you can get jobs if you have fully maxed everything. I think you can get jobs up to 100,000. So yeah, but I want a Kenworth like that one right on the side there. But it's expensive. You gotta be like a level 15, have like 500,000. Right now I'm standing at a whopping 300,000, but yeah, you never know. I might just go back in the shop when I unlock another engine and buy that engine. But it's really up to whoever, if you're playing, or like you have a brother that has a steering wheel and they let you play on it, and you want to grow up to be a semi driver like I do. Well, here's the perfect game. Let me just say I crash into the van and transit in front of me. Well, there goes a $180 fine. I think, and like every time you wreck into something, it also gives you a damage thing on the map. And you can go up to a Caterpillar engine, which I still have a long ways to go. You can do a Caterpillar engine, green interior, whatever your colors are, you can do. But I just thought the red kind of looked cool, so I went with red, even though my favorite color is blue. My parents are a big red fan, but I just still go with red. I mean, there's nothing wrong with the color red, but you know, I just like blue instead. But you know, some of these, I'm gonna have to find a rest area somewhere. But yeah, some of these people. Some people that do play, they have awesome setups. Like, one guy that I watch, he has, I'll just tell you this, how much his setup was. 25,000. He has a gaming seat with, like, things that almost makes you feel like you were actually in a real semi. Like it gives you the bumps, effects, and all that stuff. But I watch him, $25,000 for that setup. I think 3 to 4 monitors and a little he has a shifter that shifts very, very weird. But yeah, he knows how to operate that thing. And yeah, that's what I'm gonna do, mister. And sometimes these lights take forever in this game, but you know, you just gotta deal with it. If you do want a semi with Jakes, I would go for a let me see. Would go for a Kenworth because those start off with very, very good Jakes, but that's up to you. You don't have to if you don't want to, but that's a recommendation that I have. Well, at least for the first couple of levels, but more levels you do and the more money you get, then you can just kind of do however you want to. But yeah. And I kind of hate trying to go to sleep because I think I'm going to be good on fuel. Because sometimes let me just focus real hard here real quick. Okay, bet. And sometimes you will have to fall asleep and you'll barely have any time left. Well, that's very unfortunate for you then, because I'm out of time. Cool. That was great because now I basically have to restart my entire job. It also says I have 4 hours, but when I get there, it's going to say, oh, you arrived late. But that's only me saying that I think it's going to say that, you know. Not saying it will or anything like that, but. And you can change your radio stations to country, hip-hop, semi, and all that stuff. I did not hit that car, by the way. You ran into me. This, I believe, is an oversized load. And lucky for me, I have an oversized load on the front of mine. Except I just don't have the flags. And, yeah. I did post a couple other videos. Some of them were about semis, morning video, snow plowing, all that stuff. But I had a couple other YouTube channels before this, and I don't know if you have to upload almost every day or what, but I was uploading pretty good until I stopped for a while, and then it got deleted. So if you guys know how that works, could you maybe drop it down in the comments? I don't know if you have to post every time before 30 days is up so your YouTube channel doesn't get deleted, or what. I'm sorry if I'm swerving all over the road. But I'm sorry because this game's so... I don't say it's the game. It's every game that you play on this app. If you have too much, I want to say Wi-Fi or KBS, you're bound to have a saying, oh, your Wi-Fi or your internet is too high. Well, then at that point, you're just going to be dealing with it for the rest of the time. But, yeah. I might post... All depends. Because I do have a haircut tomorrow. Then we might go up to Best Buy to look if they have that lightning plug. Sorry. But, to look if they have that lightning plug, but they don't have a lightning plug. We're gonna call up there, get it reserved, go up, maybe pick it up. There will be videos in the future, semis. We will be going to a couple of truck shows, and every of those truck shows will be maybe a couple months apart, but, you know, if they're a couple months apart, you know, we can still post videos about it, you know, but, or maybe even shorts, dotted videos, but probably mostly shorts. But yeah. I'm going in. And yeah. It's very interesting how the world looks over by Colorado, Nebraska, Arkansas, and all that stuff. I'm very curious how it looks if you've never been there, but if you live there, then you're probably used to how it looks and all that stuff. But my sister and her boyfriend went up there and spent a week, and if you also went there, you will know it's very, very dusty and dirty. And yeah. If I would have jigs, I would use them, but oh no! Don't mind that. No, none of that was my fault. Might have been. Leave it up to the comments to decide that. But I don't think that was any of my fault. I'll let you guys decide. That was my fault. I'll let you guys decide who was in fault of that big crash right there. It was me, the internet, or the other people. If it allows you all to comment, because sometimes it doesn't. Oh, and there's a cop here to witness because it wasn't me. Yeah, he'll probably still play it off. I don't think I have to stop in the waiting station, do I? Yeah. I think I'm gonna stop and get some fuel, but like that semi right there, that is a nice semi. You know, and fortunately things aren't cheap these days, so if you want a semi like that in real life, you're gonna have to save up a lot of money. Yep, knew it. There will be some Roblox videos, but I don't know when I'm gonna start posting those or anything like that. Sorry, I never drive like this, but y'all can trust me because I don't. But yeah. That was a full tank. Well, now I suppose we could probably slam this thing in reverse and back out, come in here. I don't think you can fill in the empty slots. I think you can't. But if you can't, that was on my part. Please let me take this. Yes. So now, continuing on our journey. And yeah, if you guys do like the setup that I have in the game, y'all can say in the comments, but it's all up to you, but yeah. And some of you guys that watch this might already might have played this game already. That was very close to hitting this guy. Probably an arm breach of this. Of him. But yeah. Well, that was very kind of you. Yeah. Alright, so I just did my math, and according to my calculations, we should still get there on time. Hopefully. If it doesn't involve sleeping. But, I can't call truck repair. My truck is in worse condition to be a quick truck. But, still 90, we still have 60 mile, 60 minutes in an hour, you're going 90 miles, 100, so it'll almost be 120. If you add that up, you're going 60, it'll take you an hour, 70, about 50 minutes. I want to say we'll get there early. Quick math. And yes, I do have the engine on silent. And if you hear whistling in the background, that would maybe be my turbo. Yeah, seeing as turbocharged. But then if I turn my Wi-Fi off, it'd be too laggy to where I couldn't even play. So yeah. I'm sorry, ma'am. I got to. But yeah, like that lag right there is, well, indeed, how am I going to get up through there? It's my exit. Detours we go. I like the way this video turned into like 20 to 30 minute video, almost being into a 45-minute video. I love it. Because now I get to spend more time with you guys. Okay. And no, I will not be holding this phone during an entire truck show. I will have a GoPro strapped to my chest. And it might be too short, so might need to film some of the trucks that I can't see into, or I might need to just like raise the GoPro up and all that stuff. But you know, it's new for me. Besides a couple past ones that I had got deleted. Yeah. I think I'm just gonna that is a weight check, so I do not have to stop in for that. it to the right. Sorry there, but I need to. Oh, someone getting followed. There was someone in the room. Okay. Well, on our way back to their destination. Only a full hour and 28 minutes later. Another thing is, if you do speed and you go over 80, your time will go past a lot quicker, but you'll get there a lot faster. So it's up to your risk if you want to try to run out of time to get there the quickest. But I think this is a racing game, or it's on the racing game list. So yeah. We're following, bro. I just saw this guy going through. What's he going through here again? But yeah. My dad doesn't choose lines. One's still in the repair shop, and one's just sitting on a new food that hasn't been touched yet since last summer. And my mom hates cab overs, and guess what? That's what's sitting on the driveway. A cab over. So, yeah. If I do crash again, that would probably be on me. Well, not unless it's on the lag, but kind of annoying driving on white pavement in first person because you can barely see anything unless it's on your mirrors. Like I couldn't even, like you can barely even see the whites on the road unless you get very, very close to it. But yeah, after the job, I will take you through my plans for the semi. After all of this. Well, still, it will be in this video, but yeah. Yep, that was me. Or was that?